What's going on, all you Boruto fans? I'm Predictable60 here, reviewing episode 24 of Boruto, and this episode honestly was a little slow. I was not that impressed. There wasn't much going on. We did get to see the Hokage, the different Hokage, the Tsuchikage, Raikage, I forgot the rest. But yeah, we got to see all the good Hokage show up. Of course, we got the new people. It's not any of the original people who used to be, besides Gaara. It's none of the original Hokage. It's just pretty much all new people. And of course, we now have Naruto as one of the Hokage, and they are having discussion that there could be someone worse than Kaguya about to emerge, and we have yet to see or even know what this is even gonna include, who this is even gonna include, if they're even gonna reintroduce the White Zetsu. We don't know exactly how they're gonna bring this about, but Naruto said that they are probably starting up another army of Zetsu, which is just one thing that is going to be very hard to deal with, because one of the things that's good about the White Zetsu is that they were able to clone themselves to be someone else, and it was very hard for that person to say, well, this is not the right person, this is a White Zetsu. It was very hard to even know that. Naruto was the only person who could sense the difference between a Zetsu and a regular person, so that was the only thing that helped them get through that whole ordeal. And now we have none other than this new generation trying to deal with this. New generation dealing with old problems, really is what I like to call it, because, you know, Naruto and the rest of the Hokage are just like, well, you see, well, I should just really be saying Kage, but Naruto and the rest of the Kage are just basically saying, you know, is this current generation that's below us even ready to be in a war like that? I mean, we were in the same boat, and then they finally realized, they were like, well, we were in this, or Gaara really was the one who realized. He said that we were in the same position, you know. The people above us were thinking, well, are we ready to be in a war, you know? And they ended up proving themselves that they were ready. They were compatible to be in a war like that. And, you know, now that they have become the Kage, then they're now worried about their children. They're saying, well, maybe our children aren't going to be ready for something like this, and, you know, this is probably not going to be a good sign in any of the villages. But I mean, we have seen bits and pieces of the kids training, trying to hone their skills and get better as ninja, and they really are improving from what I can tell. But of course, I don't really think they're war ready. They're not ready for a fifth great ninja war, and we don't even know if they're going to call it that. And it would be interesting to see that, you know, they went into war again, but I mean, they worked so hard to get this peace, and it's just that there's another alternate dimension that is involving Kaguya and the rest of anything else that has to do with something emerging, and they're trying to pinpoint and where, you know, figure out when this is all going to take place, how long they have. And of course, this is from what I was told, spoiler alert, this actually happens during the Chunin exams. Now, I don't know how soon that's going to come up for the Chunin exams, but I have heard that, of course, this Chunin exams also gets interrupted, as it did back in Naruto, the original series. And of course, we're going to get to see Boruto, you know, honing more of his skills with Sasuke before that point, and I cannot wait to see that, because I have yet to see any of that movie. Now, I have seen a bit and pieces of Naruto and Sasuke versus that Kenichi guy, or however you say that dude's name. I really just don't want to see more of it. I mean, it was pretty badass from what I did see. I really don't want to see any more of it, because I want to actually just watch it and not just see that part, because I don't want to have anything ruined for me. Now, like I said, all I've seen is them fighting, and I really didn't get to see much of that because I just turned it off. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to spoil anything that was probably going to be really cool that I, you know, would rather have waited to see once I actually got to watching the movie itself. So it was just a way for me to keep from spoiling things for myself, and, you know, all that good stuff. But of course, we got to see Naruto we got to see Boruto and Sarada get to train, and it really was pretty cool that Sarada has learned to use the shadow clone jutsu. Now, she can only make one clone by her using her Sharingan. That takes away more of her chakra, so it's really just her being able to, you know, manipulate her chakra and use it at higher doses. But she's only been able to create one clone while she has Sharingan activated, so she can't really do too much. And I mean, you can't blame her. She's still young, she's still learning how to control it, she's still learning how to utilize it, and, you know, it's been paying off so far. So hopefully we'll get to see Sarada shadow clone some more, so hopefully we get to see that good stuff. But of course, someone did tell me and I really don't remember. I'm gonna see if I can find his name, because I really want to give him a shout out here. But you know, I've just been noticing that they build up to these arcs like they have, and then they kind of just die off. You know, they build up to these arcs, such as the Shin arc, we'll call it. And Shin was like this big arc that really just dealt with the Sharingan and Sarada and Sasuke and all this stuff, because they just didn't think Sasuke was worthy of having Sharingan. And then of course we have things going on now, like them worried about the fact that this whole Kaguya business is about to happen again. We just like, it's just not to say that this is like any type of original thing, but you know, I have had some people say that this episode was just pretty much going to be a filler episode, and it was actually Hayden F. He was the one, he or she was the one. I don't know if you're a boy or girl, I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to give your name out, to put your name out there a little bit. But I had Hayden F tell me that he or she thinks that this is going to be a type of filler episode, and I really did not have to say that it was one. It looked more like just an informational type video. So it's really not something that would have, you know, been something we didn't need to see, because I think this is what I call build-up episodes. And of course, I'm sure that just kind of says it in itself, you know, build up, kind of just getting you to the next thing, letting you know that something's about to happen that's gonna be probably cool. I mean, we waited a long time to see Sakura and Shin fight, and that was a pretty cool that was a really cool episode, let me just say. But just let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this episode 24, and just what you guys thought of it overall, because I mean, like I said, I wasn't too impressed. It was alright, I mean, for a builder episode. But until next time, guys, go ahead and subscribe. You guys can click the bell symbol so you get notified about all the latest Boruto content or any other anime content that we will be doing. And of course, you guys are welcome to subscribe for all you Boruto fans out there. And until next time, this has been your broadcast. Unpredictable is out.